Winter on the Costa del Sol. What happens? Does the place shut down? We'll be looking at the truth.
Oh, that sounds very heavy, doesn't it? And actually, loads of people have been asking these questions as well. You know, is it seasonal down here on the Costa del Sol? Because like the Canary Islands, like other places, holiday resorts, tourist destinations normally have a bit of seasonal action. And then out of season, it's pretty quiet, isn't it? I think here's very different.
Yeah, it is. I think it's improved as well over the years, certainly over the last 24, 25 years since I've been here. What you used to find in the winter, and the winter we're talking about the 4 months really of November, December, January, February, is it used to get quite quiet. And a few places would shut down, not the main shopping centres and all that sort of stuff, but maybe a few beach restaurants and a few places would decide they've made enough money during the high season, they'll just shut up shop for a few months and wait until next time. That is changing, and it has been changing over the last 10 years, I think, and certainly since COVID. And you must know this, you must have seen it as well. It's become a year-round resort, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It always has been. It's always had activity, mainly because of the Gulf and the climate. So golfers tend to come autumn and spring and sometimes in the winter months. But the climate helps because we still get easily, 18, 20 degrees in the winter months.
I remember Christmas Eve, actually, my parents came over. They don't come over often, but when they did, it was 21 degrees. I had to walk along San Pedro Paseo, popped into a little cafe, one of the Chiringuitos there. But always a good indicator of how busy it was down here for seasons. Even when I moved 13 years ago, you could tell that the exit road onto the A7 and the A7 going into Banús was pretty quiet. It was always, the flow of traffic. You're seeing now that it's getting very, very busy on peak times and most times of the day, most times of the year.
I noticed last year we didn't really have a high season. It just carried on all the way through. And I think that's because we've got a lot more people now, again, since COVID, who are living here permanently. So they add to the numbers. And a lot of people, particularly from Scandinavia, spend the winters here. So there isn't that seasonality. I mean, I have a friend who bought on the Costa Brava, which is the north end of Spain, near Barcelona and Girona. And a lot of places do shut up shop for the winter because the climate doesn't support beach activity.
Yeah.
And here you can still end up walking on the beach, like you said, Christmas Day.
Yeah, but it's interesting, though, because even if you go slightly out of this micro area, if you go down to Soda Grande or if you go just along to Cadiz and places like that, which are beautiful, they do go quiet, don't they? They tend to be a lot quieter out of season, where this one is just going all the time.
Yeah, I think it's just the footfall, isn't it? We've got a lot of, as I said, we've got a lot of people who are holidaying here, escaping the harsh climates of Northern Europe. People who are living here now. People, the schools are full. It's a bustling, full-time, year-round place. The shopping is world class. You've got Puerto Banús, all the designer shops. You've got 3 or 4 different shopping centres along the coast. They're open all year and busy all year.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about things. I think what you'll find is maybe 10-20% maximum of beach restaurants might close for the winter months. But other than that, things are...
Yeah, and if there was one particular month I would say was the most quietest, I would say is probably January. January, because a lot of businesses, they kind of, some of the restaurants do have that little holiday to sort their staff out, so they give them holiday so they're not holidaying in the peak times.
What's your favourite month here?
Do you know what? I love October.
Yeah.
Actually like a little bit of springtime as well, but October's lovely because it's just getting a bit cooler, but you can have 26-degree days and still go on the beach. And it's just a lovely time of the year. And in fact, I remember October, November last year, we were out and about and it was beautiful, wasn't it? Even December was nice as well.
It's weird because the summer seems to be extending. And then rainy, I don't know what I'm talking about this, but rainy season, you tend to get a little bit more rain than usual in March and April, don't we? People think, oh no, it'll be in the winter months, but actually it tends to be the start of spring.
Yeah.
We get a little bit of rain and then summer kicks in, doesn't it? It's a strange one.
So our advice, I reckon, if you want a bit of a quieter time, you don't want the hustle and bustle, there are times of the year you can probably do it, but the chances are the weather might be a bit inclement, maybe, or it might be January or something.
Inclement or inclement?
Inclement. Same thing, isn't it?
Okay.
It's the way you say it.
It is.
Anyway, yes, there we are. There's another bite size.
The answer.
I think that was the answer.
Was there an answer in there somewhere?
Yeah. Have you got a favourite area that you go to in the micro area in the winter?
Do you know what? In the summer, I kind of stay where I'm like a politician, not answering the question. In the summer, I kind of stay at home because I'm up in the hills.
Don't get out.
I don't get out much at all. In the winter, I like doing the things that people are doing in the summer. So I like to go to Marbella and the Old Town, walk along the promenade, and walk along the beach. I haven't touched the beach all summer.
No. So show. Yes,
the white ankles.
I know.
Oh god! But in the winter, I kind of do that stuff that most people do in the summer. I'm
Yeah.
a little bit contrary.
Well, you've been here a quarter of a century, so I guess
Oh,
that's about right. Anyway, till the next bite size. Hope that helps, and we'll speak soon.